Hi, I'm Devon. I'm a game developer, and I'm continuing my playthrough of XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. So when last we left our heroes... go ahead and adjust the camera down a little bit here. When last we left our heroes, we were looking at this resistance op in Madagascar. And we're getting an engineer out of this, which we're super excited about. It is a rescue mission, so we're going to be figuring out how we want to handle that. And, of course, we could have the assassin showing up here. So we were looking at a pretty great squad here. We got 2 cloaked scouts and 2 cloaked scouts, 2 grenadiers, and a sniper, which is a pretty great arrangement overall. We have a couple of weapon upgrades and PCSs to consider using here, and we also still get to promote Dragonova. So definitely like going for Shredder here. And then... So we still can't get abilities at the Lieutenant power, so we could just hold on to some points here. I really don't like the tactical rigging, given that we will eventually be giving her, well, we'd be pretty likely to put her in some of the light armors that offer more mobility or stealth. So we can hold on to these points, or we can pick up any of these. I'll try out the target definition. See how I feel about that, just get a feel for some of the new mechanics. Alright. And then look at some possible character and weapon upgrades. So we've got this plus 12 aim, which we could put on one of our characters here, but I think we actually want to save that for our higher level sniper, who is currently off on another mission. We also have a couple of different weapons here, so we can go ahead and throw a scope on this sniper rifle. Sounds like a great upgrade, because then we can go ahead and give that to whichever sniper we're bringing on any given mission. Go ahead and just throw a little bit of tracking on there just so we can keep track of where our weapons are. Now we can also throw a repeater on one of these. I'm not in love with any of these upgrades, but it's kind of a waste not to just toss them on there a little bit. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and put an advanced hair trigger on here. It's not something that matters a whole lot or something to lean on strategically too much, but it's still just nice as, you know, just throw a couple extra percentage points on there. Alright, and we are bringing Ella Van Dam, who is a little extra panicky, so that's something to keep an eye open for. I like mostly bringing grenades, but into building at least one flashbang to give to one of our grenadiers here. Give a little extra... Oh, that was a smoke grenade. And then we'll still throw the... Yeah, I think I like the medikit on the sniper. Alright, now is there anything else we want to worry about for this squad? I think we are ready to rock and roll and go rescue that engineer.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
Let's do it.
A VIP of some importance to the Resistance was on an operation near the city center when Advent forces attacked and pursued them into the tunnels. Our information is that the VIP is currently hunkered down and we need to go in and lead them to safety. Stay alert and watch for enemy movement down there.
Oh, skipped the Fire Ranger scene there, but that's alright.
The Resistance VIP is hiding in the tunnels not far from your position. One of their field operatives is also on site to assist you in the rescue. Firebrand is standing by, but be careful. We'll have limited opportunities to set up a viable extraction point down there.
Alright, so we don't have a timer, which is always nice. We're in another of this new map type, the kind of the underground warehousey space. We do also have our teamwork, one of our teamwork bonds of Julia and Christoph. And we don't know where our landing zone is yet. We do have the ability to call one, but it's unclear if that's how the mission will work by default. And creepy mannequins appears to be a thing that this expansion is really into. So you can go ahead and start moving forward with our Reaper.
I am trusting you.
Alright, so we moved her up along this side, so we can go ahead and put her up here
in your hands.
And get a good spot down the side. Yeah, not an enemy in sight. Alright. So then we can just kind of carefully move the whole squad up and overwatch probably. We don't need to be in any kind of a hurry moving forward. Can go ahead and just move Sniper up and put them behind cover since they're the one where there's the most value in not moving them next turn if that comes up.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Moving to
A
designated
nice little
coordinates.
conga line moving up here.
I'm on it. Roger.
And
I've got
continue
my
to watch
eyes.
everyone with an action left.
I see alien targets.
Commander, remember, no matter how tough things get down here, we can't evac until we complete the mission.
It doesn't seem like that's true, given that we have a Call Sky Ranger button, but I'm also not interested in evacing anyways, so that's fine. So I'll just move her up a little, get onto the other side of this cover wall, and keep moving the rest of the team up here.
That's affirmative.
That's affirmative.
I could start running these guys in directions that give them a bit better cover as opposed to just moving along, but I think I like keeping our sight lines low, keeping a lot of overwatches up, and just seeing how things go.
They have a distinctive sound. They move against us.
So does that mean there's two pods right up there? So we can go ahead and peek around the corner of this door.
I found their patrol. There is
Okay.
nowhere to hide.
So this is our first mech pod. So we have a sectoid and a heavy mech here. So we're going to want to be pretty careful about getting the drop on these guys, since mechs have the explosive bombardment that can really wreck a team if you're not careful. So, sniper, if we put you up here, you still can't see any of them. Where do you have sight on any enemies? So we can put you here and get squad sight on them. It's a little risky running by this door, but we've still got concealment, so I think we're okay for the time being.
Roger that.
Alright, and then these guys we can just start moving up to get closer to position where
Orders confirmed.
we're not really looking for cover just yet until we engage, because we're going to want to close in a little bit first, probably get people on either side of this doorway.
Eyes on the prize. Watching comes naturally. I'm on it.
Overwatch.
I have sight beyond vision.
Alright, so still no risk of exposure. Looks like the pod is just these two. So I don't want to move our ghost up anywhere she's going to get exposed if they run towards us. And if I start moving up too close, I'll probably force her hand as far as, or force our hand as far as having to start a fight. I think I prefer moving her up to moving her back, though, given that we want to start getting people out
As
this
you order,
door.
Commander.
Alright, so is this going to be a good enough position for the sniper? It is not. I think she's going to be one of the two people we've got on the door.
Rolling.
And then suppression grenadier can be other doorway
Moving
path.
to designated coordinates.
And then we can stack up another ranger and grenadier behind them. This shouldn't trigger them, so we can actually get her a little closer and set up for next turn. Oh, but if they discover her flank, that'll be bad, so let's actually move her back here. And this is a little dangerous, but getting a shotgun flank would be
Heading
real
out.
good. So we'll set her up here, overwatch the team, and probably make our move next round.
On Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Affirmative. Covering now. I am on watch.
So they're just walking away from us. So we can't push in on these guys. We can go for a pretty good door breach, potentially. Or just, yeah, set up behind here, overwatch when they walk into us. Let's see what this
Moving
does
to designated
for us.
coordinates. We've got a hostile squad here.
Alright, so now our goal needs to be don't trigger both of these pods at once. And we're not in a great position to do that. So we can basically pull back a ways, swing all the way around the left here. You know, that's going to take a little while, but I think I like that. Given that these guys, that this pod here patrolled all the way to the center here, I think we really want to go back through this door, pull all the way around, and ambush them on their own, rather than potentially get up and caught in a firefight with these two pods. So let's just start, disengage, pull back, and set up on the other door.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Alright, so we'll leave one scout on this side, keeping an eye on things. I could move her all the way up to there, but it just seems a little risky
No time to
to
spare.
look through that door and have something go wrong when we've got everyone so far out of position. So we can just start lining up people over here.
Move, move, move.
Getting it done.
Alright, yeah, hopefully we can pull out, disengage, and get around on the other
Roger
side
that.
of them without spending too much time here.
Got it covered.
Right, so... yeah, these guys walking up to here, these guys over here. So we can continue pulling back, so we can get our Reaper on the door. Get a good view through.
Moving out.
Alright, and then move up to here and verify that it's safe to start putting people on this door. Alright, cool. So I think you might be able to open doors without getting everyone in trouble, but I don't really want to risk it. So I am just going to pull the Ranger all the way back and then try and get her in front of everyone else. Sniper
Copy
on
that.
the door here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And Grenadiers waiting in the wings.
Closing on target position now. Overwatch.
Scanning.
Yeah, we're taking it pretty cautiously on this mission, but feels like there's not a good reason to
I've got movement here.
take any risks. Alright. So this is probably going to be a good spot for a sniper. It's one wide, so it doesn't block vision down either line. Yeah, we might want to pull her a little up forward, but it'll be a good place to put her for the initial scouting
I'm at your
process.
service.
Oh, and we are already taking advantage of this Reaper site, where we just get to see these guys forever because we initially spotted them. So something we actually could have endeavored to do was get her eyes on the other squad, just to have some better information about their movements. So this would probably be safe, but just in case there's like something going on here I can't see and it triggers a pod,
I'm all
I'll just
over
move
it.
up to here for the time being. And then we get the sniper behind these
Position
boxes
confirmed.
here. And the two grenadiers in between our row of scouts and
Understood.
snipers.
Moving out.
On the move. Eyes on the prize. No one will cross.
I'm on it.
So it's interesting that we can see these guys, but because we only see them due to Reaper sight,
Our
it doesn't
prey
know
is near.
to move the camera over. Alright, so they've patrolled back into this area. So we can go ahead and set up a bit of an ambush. We don't want to follow them in here and activate both these pods. We just want to set up an ambush here and blow the hell out of them.
confirmed. Moving to position.
Alright, and then just have a Reaper scout up to
I
check the
go where
rest.
you tell me.
Alright, and we've got a couple of doors here, but hopefully they won't kick this door in, blunder into our Reaper, and screw everything up. Can put Sniper here, should give pretty good vision of the whole area we're going to be laying our ambush in.
Affirmative.
Actually are on a little bit of a clock right now where we want to get everyone in position before they patrol back into us. Get everyone in position under heavy cover.
Double time.
Got it.
Alright.
My watch begins. I've spotted their position.
So, let's use our Reaper again to swing up here and spot for everyone
says
else.
I am
You can never
Okay.
escape my sight.
Alright, so then we get vision of these guys, so now we'll be able to track them. Man, this is an unusual, tricky pair of pods to avoid fighting both at once. So then we could leave her up here to spot, but now we've just got vision on these. So I'm definitely feeling pretty good about investing in that ability right now. And then do we want to move anyone up? I think I'm actually just, like, if we push up here, it becomes more likely that we pull these guys into the fight. So I'm kind of inclined to just hang out where we currently are and let these guys blunder into us as much as we possibly can. Are these just the exact positions we want, or do we want to do anything else? I think we're going to want to pull Dragonova back in a minute, just so that she doesn't get spotted out. We really want to maintain her cover. But everyone else, I'm pretty happy with where they are right now.
Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize.
Moving to Overwatch. Scanning.
Sounds like a new player.
Alright. We could also do a door breach ambush here, but that doesn't sound super necessary. I think I actually like getting her up here.
Moving as ordered.
Yeah, we know there's nothing else over here at this point, so...
I will go.
And we can potentially rig a claymore there.
Affirmative. Moving out. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
On Overwatch. I'm on it. Affirmative. Covering now.
Alright, come on. Alright. So we are in range for these guys to do their thing. So... we get to go ahead and claymore them both, which is pretty fun.
Placing the weapon.
And then do we want to do anything before we trigger these guys. We could set up a long watch. I think I'm fine just starting off with the Claymore and taking things from there. But, oh, nice. That clears off 2 armor. Wasn't sure about that.
This is an extremely well-equipped mechanized combat unit. We'll need to look for vulnerabilities if we're going to take that thing out.
How about shooting it with a sniper rifle? Is that a vulnerability?
We're visible here!
Alright, so we still have the Ranger in cover. Would ideally like to get someone in a position... So if you go here, you will only see this. You can't see the sectoid from there? That is very surprising to me. What is blocking that? I guess it's just not smart enough to know that we know we'll be able to see the sectoid. But will it trigger that second pod? That's really annoying. So is it better to... Okay, so if we use someone else to kill the mech, then we can have the Ranger move up to spot for the sectoid and see if she will be in visual range of these guys. So I think that is on you. Man, only a 76. Does that mean we want to use you instead? You don't have vision on it. Alright. Do your best. Good job.
Target eliminated!
Alright. So that was the single biggest threat to us, so pretty nice to have that out of the way. So then we can move our still in cover Ranger
No
up
problem,
to here.
boss. Spotted.
And everything has gone wrong. Cool. So... we can kill that sectoid, which would not be an unreasonable use of our time, and then give her another action point to run away. Everyone else is in pretty good cover. Wow. Man, that is brutal. Both that it triggered vision and that it was in range of this other pod to immediately reveal her and then cause problems for us. Alright, so I think I kill the sectoid, give her another action, run her back into the place.
Impressed yet?
I give you strength.
And then we get to Overwatch. Oh, shit, I overwatched the wrong one.
I'm on it.
Well, nothing to do about it now. Alright, so I guess buffing one of these things here. Oh, come on.
I'll get him next time.
Yep. Wait, what? They just attacked him through the wall. Alright. So, two stun lancers are the bigger problem. We no longer have a ranger to deal with that one. Why do you have such a bad shot on this? High cover? Okay, because it's up against that. Alright, so you have a good shot there, but it's not going to kill it in one hit. Our ranger's unconscious, which is going to be a problem. We could try and kill the priest to do a thing. We could knock out some of this wall. Don't grenade yourself, just how much of this can we deal with? So it looks like we can't quite hit. Oh, man. Getting stabbed through the wall there is so brutal. Right, so,
I hope it's worth it.
pull this fellow back. Need to not kill our ranger.
Grenade out!
And it's still high cover. Wow, this is really being a everything that can go wrong will mission. I don't suppose you're over near anything explosive, Mr. Priest. So we can flashbang. Jesus, can you just flashbang everyone? Doesn't look like we can hit both of these guys and the priest. Is it possible we will have line of sight on the priest if we can get vision? It is possible, but not certain. Alright, well, let's push up here, get vision on the priest, see
Moving
what
out.
we can learn.
I know where you are.
Sniper, what you got for me? On the priest, but only a 30%. That's still the only remote start we have. We still need to rescue that civilian somehow. Oh man, this is just the worst. I think we're at a pretty high risk of losing someone here. So I'm inclined to hold on to the flashbang. I'm inclined to hold on to the cover. So I can take the 41 or I can overwatch. I think if I overwatch, they're likely to stay put and shoot at me, and that could kill him. So the other option is I can take the 30% at the priest. So I can get pretty likely to get a crit there and be up in the priest's business. And find some other way and finish this guy off with a pistol if this doesn't. Because this is basically a 40% to crit, and then if the crit fails, it's still a 50-50 on the 3 to 4 damage, so it's overall a 70% to kill him, and 50% to blow cover, so I think this is worth it. Reveal.
We can no longer hide.
Right. Oh, and we can't actually get the flank shot with the pistol. Cool. You could do it, but then you can't flashbang. It's 41 either way. Ugh, the situation's so bad. Alright, so I think if I flashbang these two, they can't use their melee attacks at all, and their movement is reduced, and their aim is drastically reduced. So I think it is sufficient to just flashbang this guy, and hope that prevents him from killing us. Oof. Alright, aliens, do your worst. Oh man, the priest is still running. Oh, that was a good miss for us. Alright, so things aren't good, but all in all, that's not nearly as bad as that could have been. Our ranger is down. Did our ranger just die? No. Okay, good. That would have been extremely aggravating if our ranger had instantly died from that. So we can get a nice flank shot with you. Try and take this guy out. Oh. We can actually just kill you with remote start for once. And let's verify 100% that remote start will actually not kill our ally. Yay! Alright. So we do want to start sneaking towards this priest. But having the guaranteed kill on the Lancer
I
is
go
really
where
good
I am
for us.
needed. Don't get caught up.
Oh, loot destroyed. So that also only did 7, even though my understanding is that it is guaranteed that was supposed to deal 12, since it's doubled.
Moving on target location.
So we can move up to here. So that still says it doesn't have vision, squad sight on the priest. I guess because no one has normal sight on the priest. So we can just move the whole team up pretty safely here. That was a little risky. Like, just if we expose another pod, that would be pretty bad to do it with our 2 health fella. I don't really want to run her up into light cover, so I'm just going to go ahead and overwatch with her for the time being.
Covering now.
We'll see what this priest does. Alright, that's about the least threatening thing we could possibly have done, so that's good. So, does the sniper have vision of him? blow up a pillar, will the sniper have vision of him? So we could move him up to here, but being as he's already grievously wounded and could die, I definitely prefer this route. Staying back a ways. Man, I feel like this map is kind of buggy. Like, it keeps telling us we'll destroy things and then not doing so. So we can spend another grenade on that and see how it goes. Can take the 50-50. So all we have left is this sniper and our other grenadier. Being as this could be the last resistance on the map, I think I like just spending a second grenade here. Looks like the pillar is damaged, so potentially this will destroy it and give us 100%. Nope. Ugh. Yeah, you just can't trust the preview on what grenades are going to destroy on this map, and sometimes you get stabbed through walls.
I got nothing.
Oh man, everyone's going to lose this mission. Like, the good news is at least, you know, it didn't kill our already wounded guy, but man, this has been so bad. I guess we had suppression. Maybe we were supposed to use that instead. Let's just see if we can clear this up before we put too much thought into maneuvering. Grazed.
Taken care of.
Alright, so we got that. Let's go rescue this
That's a
VIP.
long run. The aliens prolong our hunt.
Alright.
The VIP in tow.
VIP identity confirmed. Firebrand is setting up for evac. We've got multiple contacts closing on your position. It's an ambush. Hold your ground.
Alright, so this will be fine, given that we get a full turn of just sit there and overwatch when they... Well, assuming this works like other enemy reinforcements, we just get to overwatch on all of them when they drop.
Is it clear?
And then they take a turn, and then they scatter without taking a turn, and then we get to clean up the rest of them. So hopefully that's how it works in this one.
Moving out.
And the reinforcements aren't too extreme. Sounds like two enemies over there.
Advent forces on the ground.
Advent stink is unmistakable.
Alright. Oh man, wasting it on the guys way over there. That sucks.
Enemy is still up.
That's a little better.
I will always find you.
More of them coming in.
Okay, so hold position for 2 turns until evac. So we can clear out that sectoid pretty easily. How's our sniper doing? So you have vision on that guy, but we're just going to want to pull you back and reload. So we want to kill the two who are flanking us first, and then we can be in heavy cover versus the rest pretty easily. You're probably going to be out of range, so we can just... Oh, and you didn't get to reload last turn. Ugh, okay, that makes life harder. Okay. And everything is harder than I thought it was going to be. Alright, what do we got? Oof. So we definitely need to kill these two, is job one. So you can pull all the way back to here and kill this sectoid pretty safely. So, and I like having you as far back as possible.
Alright, I'll go!
Since you are the most injured. So we'll go ahead and start there.
Target's still up!
And, of course... Okay, so pistols would kill this. So if we can get a flank shot on the sectoid... So this is really not a position I'm super happy with. As far as getting shot by Advent, but we really need this sectoid to not be alive. Is there anywhere with better cover we can get? So this is better cover. And it does have a flank shot on the sectoid. It's farther away.
On the move!
Alright. Thank you!
Enemy eliminated.
Oh my god. Alright, that takes a weight off of my back. Alright, so you definitely have to reload.
Cover me, I'm reloaded.
So that's light cover. This is not ideal, but I think we just want to pull you back a ways and really hope to kill that guy. You are not the one that
Moving on target location.
Man, this is just like, this mission has been kind of a disaster.
It's down! Dead in the water here.
Alright, you just hunker there. And you get to some
As you order,
non-horrible position
Commander.
here. Alright. Advent Troopers 3 and 4.
I can see the Advent scum.
So, more enemies on the map than we'd like, but we've got a pretty reasonable position with everyone in heavy cover. So, at least we got that going for us. Alright.
Incoming over here!
Jeez!
We kill them, they send for more.
Is there is not like an engine or something we can blow up there? The reload does cost an action. Man, this whole thing is just kind of a shit show. So we can't really advance on these guys
My life is in
meaningfully.
your hands.
I think we actually just overwatch with almost everyone here to clear out the guys who are going to be coming in a much scarier position on us.
Let's do this!
Alright.
Watch begins.
Can you be in a better position? This is a slightly better position.
I'm going. Moving to Overwatch.
Ready to go.
And if we get out of this without losing anyone, it's going to be a miracle.
Cover my flank! Move. They're moving to flank.
Don't shoot us!
Tell your god.
I told you not to shoot us! How? You were 2 feet
Enemy
away.
is still up.
That I understand. You're taking a pistol shot from a million miles away.
Taking fire over here.
Nicely done. Alright. Things... Well,
Enemy
no,
eliminated.
there's still 2 Advent on top here. God. There's so many
You
of these
cannot
jerks.
run.
Fortunately, they're not making the most of their lives.
I'm under fire.
Really?
An ample supply of fresh meat.
Firebrand is in position for the extraction. Get out of there before things get any worse.
Alright. So... we've got a ranger we need to pick up. We've got 2 Advent we really need to kill. This guy over here and this guy here. But if we pull back far enough, I'm not as worried about these ones. You've got a flank shot. What's that look like? So you're pretty far back. You've got a really good shot on this guy. He would be one of the better people to get a shot over there. But I think I'm actually okay putting him in heavy cover and suppressing there. Let's try this. Every time. Oh no, you need a reload to suppress. Alright, so you could probably kill that guy. You could definitely kill that guy. And I really don't like our sniper being the one who's constantly under fire here. Because she's the farthest forward. So you could pull back a little ways, but I really want you to protect that medic. Oh man, there's this whole area, which I assume we couldn't trigger anyone in, but that does sound horrible were it to happen. I can't actually suppress that guy. Oh, we can rope people out one at a time. So... we can definitely go rescue the VIP, is one nice thing. We could actually just
The VIP is with
sprint for it with
Time to get
all
the
of the
rest
crew
of the
who's
squad out of
injured.
there before they get overrun by those damn things.
So we could pick up here. This guy's really the #1 threat to our well-being. And mostly we just can't really do anything about him because this guy needs to reload. And he's our high-level grenadier. I think I'm mostly on board with the pick up and leave plan at this point.
Rolling out.
Just get everyone we can out, Sniper will pick up the body.
Solid copy. I'm gone.
And it's possible we'll lose 2 people here, but at the very least,
Up and
we
over.
get most of our team out, survive the mission, only give them 1 more turn to ruin us. Oh man, 1 square away. So that potentially gets flanked on from there. So I think what we can actually do is, I think, does Dragonova? No, Dragonova does not have her action left because she tried to shoot this guy. Dang. Alright, get back to here, cross our fingers, is the plan. So we could lose up to 2, potentially 3, I guess, if things maximally went wrong. But now we're just crossing our fingers.
Advent is near. You will never hide from me.
It's a good miss,
They have
and I'll
me
be
sighted
honest,
in.
I'm glad that when anyone is shooting at Dragonova over the person who's carrying someone.
I don't fear death.
Oh.
I'm not ready yet.
We've picked up a lull in their forces. It looks like they're running out of reinforcements. Let's get moving before that changes.
Alright, Dragonova, are you... You can't enter the shadow. And there is an overwatch on you. Do you have vision on that fellow? Do you have vision on him?
Orders confirmed, on the move.
Alright. So... we're actually going to do a bit of a weird maneuver here and dash into the evac zone because that gives us some extra defense against Overwatch fire.
I'll be there soon.
Alright.
All surviving XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand returning to base.
Lost our Reaper.
Excellent work out there.
All surviving XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand returning to base.
Excellent work out there.
I disagree. That mission was a disaster. We managed to mitigate the disaster, but... oof.
Advent would like to assure all citizens that despite recent attacks and loss of life attributed to radical fringe elements, our peacekeeping forces continue to put your safety and security before all other priorities.
So some of that was bad luck, but we made a number of poor decisions. Some of that was bad luck and bugs. But we made a number of poor decisions there. The biggest one
than starving in a shack somewhere. No regrets, Commander.
was running that Ranger forward. So our Bond pair still doing well, but they're going to be hanging out together in the sick day for a while. Dragonova is unfortunately the first casualty of this campaign. So I'll continue trying to take her into the sniper tree over the gunslinger tree and see how that goes. But But as far as Grenadiers go, I'm just going to keep them more on what I believe to be just the correct build over. All right, and our sniper is surprisingly the only person to get out of that unscathed. So we got Anne Martine, which is good. Another engineer is critical, and we got the intel. So, yeah, we've got power relay up in 10, so doubling up on clearing this machinery is definitely the highest priority, because that'll get these closer together of, once the power relay's up, we'll be able to start working on the foundry or something. What are the upgrades here? Oh, cool. Yeah, that might be something to look at. These missions seem really good.
Work is well underway, Commander. Advent has made steady progress in convincing the remaining civilian populace to migrate to their city centers, with the propaganda campaign providing a constant stream of reminders as to the benefits of migration. They have maintained a steady influx of new converts. Unfortunately, most of these unwitting refugees have little idea what they are truly signing up for.
Alright, so definitely feeling some heartbreak after that mission. We're gonna be okay for another mission. We'll be in great shape for another mission in 6 or 7 days here, once we get folks back from this covert mission and our Grenadiers healed up.
You've managed to do with this ship.
I just wish he had lived
And
long
we're
enough
not
to
in
see
the
us fight
worst
back.
shape, should
know that
anything
it
go
wasn't
wrong
all for
in the
nothing.
meantime.
Trust
Like, we've
me,
still got
he
3
knows.
non-rookies up.
If there was one thing your
But
father always kept in mind,
That'd
it was
be a
his
pretty
faith in
stressful
humanity.
mission if that's
He
what it
knew
comes
we could
down
win
to.
on our own terms.
Oh, I had forgotten this was a thing. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just start training someone. What are we most likely to need another of? Grenadiers are just really good. We'll just have one of those in the backlog. Alright. So we're also, I think we're only 1 rank away from another squad size upgrade. Could be 2 though. I'm
Our work is
not
proceeding
perfectly
as
familiar with
expected,
what all the
Commander.
different names for the tiers are.
Hey, Commander. It's been slow going,
All right.
but I've made headway interfacing our equipment with the alien technology still embedded throughout
Okay,
the
well
ship.
that was a bit of a setback.
Most of the primary-
Losing a named character is also rough, but yeah, we can go ahead and pick up these supplies. We did just pick up a boatload of intel there. Wait, that wasn't.
Avenger
Let's actually go to the supply drop that's really big. And we can also check out the black market because it's a new month. So that gives us a pretty good boost to our supplies. We've got a very
new course.
good amount going on there. Second engineer is a big boon. So. Alright. Oh my god, there's another advanced perception. And an advanced conditioning. And a laser sight. Definitely not interested in the corporal. So this is +2 health, this is +8 aim. Both of these I'd really like to pick up, and I think just because we scooped 84 intel from that mission, and could use a little love at the tactical layer if anything goes wrong, I'm actually into buying both of these. What do you want especially? Alien alloys and PCS superior perception? Yeah, we're not selling either of those. And we're, like, ridiculously good on supplies right now. Wow, they will buy that for 154 supplies. That's crazy. I mean, I guess it is doubled, so normally it would be half that. But still. So got only 8 days left on mag weapons. We're going to be hitting a bit of a power spike here soon. Despite that mission feeling bad, we're actually still in pretty good shape. I'll go ahead and pick up the intel here while we wait to see what comes up next. We're almost
Do you not yet understand the price of defying the elders?
Yeah, we'll get around to it
Was the
eventually.
pacification of the settlement...
Yeah, see, that wasn't even that bad a mission. I'm just feeling kind of
These Chosen
dispirited.
are constantly hunting us to try and recapture you, Commander, and are spreading terror throughout the Resistance as they go. We'll need to pay close attention to each one as they gain more information about our plans.
Right, and we're only a day away from having everyone else back from the covert mission. Alright, got the hacking bonus on our hacker, which is awesome. It did increase cohesion. Awesome. I was sent to our high-level bond mates on a mission hoping that would work out, but I actually thought it probably wouldn't, so that's exciting that we got the bonus from it.
This is where the Templar faction maintains their headquarters. I'll admit they can be a bit extreme when it comes to psionics, but so far they seem loyal to our cause. We can scan at this location to gain additional support from their people.
My people understand the value of our cooperation, Commander. The Elders see it as nothing more than raw materials for their designs. We will take back our power and turn it against them. Oh, Commander, it's about time we spoke, don't you think? I'm Geist, leader of the Templar Order, but I'm sure you already knew that. Stories of me tend to spread far and wide.
Yeah, these guys are kind of arrogant pricks.
Welcome here, any time, Commander, for among all others of your kind, you alone know the true power of the Elders. You have touched their minds, you have heard their voice, and surely you know that they must fall. On behalf of all Templars, I humbly offer our services towards their demise. Together, we shall be unstoppable. My followers and your people continue to grow in
this guy
skill,
just goes
and now
on
the
and
Resistance
on.
can take on more responsibility should you need it.
Alright. So... there's a number of different options here. Man, an engineer would be nice, but I really think it comes down to either trying to pick up mocks or going after the chosen assassin. And this can just be a rookie? Okay. So... I think I want to try and start tracking down the assassin. Because she's got the, like... don't fully understand the mechanics yet, but she had the, like, can attempt sabotage on, the Avenger, which sounds scary. So we need a sergeant for this, and the other two can be whatever. Sir Grenadier will be back shortly. Oh, and we did get a Templar just from scanning for them. That's cool. So I'm inclined to send one of our two sharpshooters. I could just send the Bond pair out again. That sounds fun. On the other hand, like, the thing is that we've got, you know, 3 wounded people on a roster. Admittedly, this one will be up pretty quickly. So you could just send the 2 who just got back from a covert op immediately on another one. Is not awful. And then we would still have a sniper. I think we want to have these guys up if a mission comes up. We can't be that far away from a mission coming up. So I think I like Specialist here. Sorry. Like doing our secondary sharpshooter rather than our primary sharpshooter. Throwing in our low-level ranger here, and they'll... Wait. I thought it was the other soldier who got the +1 health. Alright, well that's fine too. Sharpshooters have the least use for health, but that's fine. And then we can just send a couple of rookies along here. Oh, okay, I was looking at the wrong one. I want to hunt the Chosen Assassin, not the Warlock. Alright, yeah, so we want to send Sharpshooter, give our low-level Ranger +1 health, and throw in our squatty Specialist just to give them, to negate the chance of ambush. This all look good? Alright.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Let's take a look at this Templar. So, melee attacks. So these guys use psionic blades, it looks like. Psychic attack that deals low damage, but jumps to nearby units.
Maybe once this is all over, we should take this ship and go colonize one of their planets.
Alright, and we have 10 points to spend on one of these. Prevent damage from next attack. That's pretty cool. Increasing... So this is like melee auto-targeting. Alright, so I definitely like one of the top 2 more than this thing that takes another action. Oh, this is... No, this is just normal auto-targeting. Man, I love auto-targeting, or holo-targeting. This is right up my alley. Can even hit multiples? Yeah, pretty happy with that. And then I will be upgrading a couple of guys with PCSs at some point here. Alright, only a couple days left there. Let's keep scanning for intel. Alright. So, next mission. Let's see, do we have our soldiers back? 0 days, so it is possible... That's weird. So we have the power couple, and then Ella may well be up in just a few minutes here, so it's possible she'll be available for the mission. We definitely can't finish off the 2-day scan. What are our targets? So, destroy the alien relay, get a scientist, counters hidden event. I would describe this as not super appealing overall. Like, nothing... No deal breakers, but nothing leaping out at me. We got supplies, which I'm not super into. difficulties. So this one is moderate, this one is easy. Counters the collectors. Do feel a little bit like an easy mission to get our footing back, but definitely don't need supplies. And this gets us a corporal and counters advent padding. This feels like the one to me. Like, get some soldiers to fill out our roster, and this is a reasonably high level. This is one below where our highest level are right now. Moderate difficulty. And it's a new mission type, which is always fun. Do any of these have Savage? Yeah, I think I like this one.
Setting course for Sector 13, South Africa.
Alright, so this is a 0 rookie squad. Well, we got 1 rookie here, so we're certainly not in too rough shape. How far away are we from magnetic weapons? 5 days? So this could well be our last mission before mag weapons, but it's far from guaranteed.
Your Templar friends are no different than countless other species who found themselves obsessed with the Elder's power.
Alright. So, gonna go ahead and take a quick break here, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes for this guerrilla op. Thanks to everyone for watching.